Chapter 78. Female Reproductive System, Female Reproductive Organs. Female reproductive system comprises of primary sex organs and accessory sex organs, Fig 78.1. Primary sex organs. Primary sex organs are a pair of ovaries, which produce eggs or ova and secrete female sex hormones, the estrogen and progesterone. Details of structure and functions of ovary are given in Chapter 79. Accessory sex organs. Accessory sex organs in females are a system of genital ducts, fallopian tubes, uterus, cervix, and vagina, Fig 78.2 and 78.3. External genitalia, labia majora, labia minora, and clitoris. Mammary glands are not the female genital organs but are the important glands of female reproductive system. Functional anatomy of accessory sex organs. Uterus. Uterus is otherwise known as womb. It lies in the pelvic cavity, in between the rectum and urinary bladder. Uterus is a hollow muscular organ with a thick wall. It has a central cavity, which opens into vagina through cervix. On either side at its upper part, the fallopian tubes open. Uterus communicates with peritoneal cavity through fallopian tubes. Virgin uterus is pyriform in shape and is flattened anteroposteriorly. It measures about 7.5 centimeters in length, 5 centimeters in breadth at its upper part and about 2.5 centimeters in thickness. There is a constriction almost at the middle of uterus called isthmus. Divisions of uterus. Uterus is divided into three portions: fundus, above the entrance points of fallopian tubes; body, between fundus and isthmus; cervix, below isthmus. Structure of uterus. Uterus is made up of three layers: serous or outer layer, myometrium or middle muscular layer, endometrium or inner mucous layer. Serous or outer layer. Serous or outer layer is the covering of uterus derived from peritoneum. Anteriorly, it covers the uterus completely, but posteriorly it covers only up to the isthmus. Myometrium or middle muscular layer. Myometrium is the thickest layer of uterus and it is made up of smooth muscle fibers. Smooth muscle fibers of myometrium are arranged in three layers: external myometrium with transversely arranged muscle fibers. Middle myometrium with muscle fibers arranged longitudinally, obliquely, and transversely. Internal myometrium with circular muscle fibers. Muscular layer is interdisposed with blood vessels, nerve fibers, lymphatic vessels, and areolar tissues. Endometrium or inner mucous layer. Endometrium is smooth and soft with pale red color. It is made up of ciliated columnar epithelial cells. Surface of the endometrium has minute orifices, through which tubular follicles of endometrium open. Endometrium also contains connective tissue in which the uterine glands are present. Uterine glands are lined by ciliated columnar epithelial cells. Changes in uterus. Uterus changes its size, structure, and function in different phases of sexual life. Just before menstruation, uterus is enlarged, becomes more vascular. The endometrium thickens with more blood supply. This layer is desquamated during menstruation and reformed after menstrual period. During pregnancy, uterus is enlarged very much with increase in weight. After parturition, delivery, it comes back to its original size but the cavity remains larger. In old age, uterus is atrophied. Cervix. Cervix is the lower constricted part of uterus. It is divided into two portions: upper supravaginal portion, which communicates with body of uterus through internal orifice, of cervix. Mucous membrane of this portion has glandular follicles, which secrete mucus. Lower vaginal portion, which projects into the anterior wall of the vagina and it communicates with vagina through external orifice, of cervix. Mucous membrane of this portion is formed by stratified epithelial cells. Vagina. Vagina is a short tubular organ. It is lined by mucous membrane, which is formed by stratified epithelial cells. Sexual life in females. Lifespan of a female is divided into 3 periods. First period. First period extends from birth to puberty. During this period, primary and accessory sex organs do not function. These organs remain quiescent. Puberty occurs at the age of 12 to 15 years. Second period. Second period extends from onset of puberty to the onset of menopause. First menstrual cycle is known as menarche. Permanent stoppage of the menstrual cycle in old age is called menopause, which occurs at the age of about 45 to 50 years. During the period between menarche and menopause, women menstruate and reproduce. Third period. Third period extends after menopause to the rest of the life.